Zach, just what was different tonight compared to maybe your last few starts?
Yeah, it was just going out there mentality-wise. I gotta just keep the ball all around the plate, and we had a good scouting report on them, and just had to go out and execute that, and gave the bunch of the other pitchers a bunch to look at to see what gets them out, and just going out there and set the tone for the rest of the weekend.
Coach Van Horn has been talking about needing some more length from the starters. Just was that extra motivation for you today?
Yeah, definitely. And Hobbs came up to me yesterday and said that the fans don't buy tickets to come watch me go 4 innings. So kind of took that to heart and went out there and doubled that.
Seemed like your off-speed stuff was especially effective with 2 strikes. Was that part of the scouting report, something you discovered as the game was going on? Can you just walk through your off-speed stuff tonight?
Yeah, it was in the scouting report, and once we got out there and saw that it was working really well, 2 strikes, just kept going after it.
Cam, the home run in the 5th, I think you were down 0-2, worked it back to 3-2. What was the approach when it did get to 3-2, and how big was that moment for the team, stretching a 2-run lead to 5 there?
Yeah, I was just competing with 2 strikes. We talked about it a lot from last week and how with 2 strikes we could be better. So we kind of made that a goal as a team this weekend. So I'm glad that at-bat turned out well and hit the ball hard. And I think 2-run to 5-run lead, that's a big deal. It kind of deflates the other dugout, and I'm glad that could happen.
Dave was here. I think you were in here. That he mentioned how much you guys are, how happy you are for Bowles. Wanted to play. What's it like watching a guy that's hitting so well, not maybe getting everyday starts, and then when he does kind of come in, he makes an impact like he does tonight.
He's a great teammate. We call him Uncle Blows. He's Unc. Like he's an old kid. He's engaged. Great teammate. Love being around him. He's really good at video games. No, he's a great kid, and we're happy to see him doing well.
What's his best video game?
Oh, he's really good at COD. Call of Duty. He's really good at Call of Duty, but no, he's a great kid.
Yeah, Cam, what was it like going up against their starters, Arsenal? I think it was your at-bat that had the ephus before the home run.
Oh, yeah. It was like a wiffle ball pitch. It's hard to prepare for guys who can throw multiple pitches in the strike zone. When they can command it and do what they want with it, it's like Coach Van Horn said, you kind of just sit a zone. You sit a zone and you kind of have your eyes focused there, and if it's not there, just don't swing. Easier said than done. But, no, he's a great pitcher, and we got to him, and that was a good night.
Yeah, and Zach, for you, I think this is the fourth time that you've hit 10 strikeouts. I guess just what's the pattern in those outings that you're just able to land that breaking pitch? And, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just being able to throw multiple pitches in the zone and keep them guessing. Like when I don't have a pitch or two in an outing, it's easier to hit. And when I have everything working, obviously I got to sit on more pitches. So just being able to throw multiple pitches into the zone and get ahead early. That was the scouting report. They don't really swing at the first pitch, so strike one. In the scouting report, strike one was the most important pitch. So just getting to strike one as fast as I can really just opened up so I could do anything.
Yeah, maybe this is odd to ask, but is this the first time that you've had sort of the cup therapy on your arm?
No, it's just I had it. Day shorter rest, so got some more treatment. Like I usually get cups, but not really as much. It goes all the way down. So.
Y'all sense a little more energy in the park. This is Texas.
Yeah.
Y'all probably know what it means here.
Yeah. No, there were so many fans here. I went to class this morning, and I was driving at 7:30, and there's just tents lined outside of the hog pen, and it's just a fun atmosphere to play in. A lot of great fans, and it's fun atmosphere to play in for sure.
Yeah, and I was warming up, and Coach Hobbs came up to me and said, if you can't get up for this game, then I can't really help you out there. It's not every day you're going to pitch in front of 13,000 fans who know how big, not a lot of schools they hate more than Texas. So, it was probably one of the funnest games I've been a part of.
Coach Van Horn said y'all had a practice Tuesday that was a little different, kind of a team atmosphere, everybody together. Y'all sense that y'all regrouped a little bit Tuesday?
Yeah, I think hindsight, that was one of the best things that could have happened this week. Monday we had team lift. Tuesday we had team practice. Wednesday we had team practice, and that was great for us.
And the last couple of weeks it's been 3 games on the weekend and a midweek, so we're not really together all the time. It's kind of just hitters are out hitting on off days and pitchers just get to throwing in and leave. there's not a lot of team stuff when we're playing midweeks and then games on the weekend. So not having a midweek is, I mean, a lot of us think like it could have been the best thing that's happened to us. We got to get with each other, have 2 team practices, kind of get that chemistry back that could have been lacking the last couple of weeks.
Outside of chemistry, and what can practice this time of year? How can it benefit you?
Oh, it can benefit you in a ton of ways. You can see what you're lacking in, see what you're not doing well, and just really hammer it. I mean, we worked on a ton of things Tuesday and Wednesday, and then hitters this time of year you can kind of reflect and see how you've been pitched, or kind of guess and see or try to figure out what pitchers are going to pitch you like. It's like if you want to catch the fish, you got to think like the fish. So I don't know. It's a good time of year to reflect.
You mentioned he looked like a wiffle ball thrower. I mean, how would that fit in the Kozeal family wiffle ball games?
I would hit it next time. No, stuff like that just deceives hitters, gets in your head. I think most of the hitting's in your brain. It's your brain, your eyes, just being on time. So when you have different pitches like that, it can get in your head.
Zach, you mentioned this might have been the most fun game of your life. I mean, that 8th inning, that strikeout, walking off the mound, screaming off the mound. Can you remember a moment maybe in your career that kind of matches that in terms of fired up energy and just overall the moment there?
No, that takes a cake for sure. Like I've had some big strikeouts, but I mean, in front of a packed crowd against the #1 team in the country, it doesn't get much better than that.
Guys back here on the point that you did play Texas tonight, one of the big Arkansas rivals. Was there a point this week Coach Van Horn said he wasn't sure if you guys really might have known the history of it? Did you guys kind of Google it a little bit and look it up, or were you just like, all right, another game, another week? What was that kind of like, trying to learn about the rivalry, at least on the fan side, between these two schools?
Yeah, we touched base on my visit here in the summer, kind of talking about this schedule and talking about how Texas is coming here, and kind of went through the history a little bit. But I mean, every school's got their big rival, and I mean, you kind of know what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, I learned about it in the fall when Texas was here playing Arkansas in football, and you just kind of felt the vibe throughout Fayetteville that this is a big deal, and we don't like those guys. So that kind of carried over to tonight, and it's a very fun atmosphere to play in.
Yeah, along those same lines, Zach, just to come out and set the tone for the series the way you did in the first inning, how important was it for you to kind of get ahead and have an inning like that to set the tone for this weekend?
It was really important. It kind of boosted my confidence, and honestly probably the confidence of the team that, I mean, we're going to go out there and we're going to battle. And, I mean, the starting pitching lately hasn't been the best on the team, and kind of not where everyone wants it to be. So just going out there and having a good start was really important for all the hitters, so they can get a little more relaxed and not play from behind all the time.
Zach, Coach talked about it a little bit. What was the conversation like with either Hobbs, Coach, about going back out there for the 9th? What was that like in the dugout?
Yeah, I got in the dugout, sat where I sat all game, and Hobbs came over and kind of said, like, hate to do this to you, but you're done. It was a little more loving than that, I guess is the right word. But got a hug, and that's about it.
Did you say you wanted to go back out? Or
No. I mean, I told him after the 16, I got 3 more, and, the pitch count was kind of up there. And, I mean, we're up 9-0. There wasn't really, not really a need.
Okay, what was your perspective watching Zach tonight? What did he look like? What's it like playing behind him like that?
It's fun playing defense behind a guy who throws a lot of strikes. That's what Zach does. He attacks the zone. He was getting ahead of so many hitters, getting quick outs. It's extremely fun to play defense behind that.
I know a lot of attention goes to Bowles, but Reese Robinette also got a spot start tonight. What did you think of the way he had a hit and made a nice catch over there? Just what did you make of him?
He's another great kid. He loves the hunt. Easy to talk to him about that. He's just a great kid. He's an older kid, been in the program. You're happy for kids like that who just kind of stuck with it, and blue-collar kids who just put their nose down and grind, and that's what Reese Robinette is, and we're extremely happy for him.
Guys, appreciate your time.